No need for crowds or open roads. We found our peace in silent codes. You pour the tea, I hum a song, and everything feels where it belongs. We don't need noise to feel alive. Your quiet love helps me survive. In every smile and every touch, you show that we don't need that much. Just the two of us, that's all we need. No rushing hearts, no selfish greed. The world may spin, the stars may fall, but we still have it through it all. No bigger plan, no need to fuss. We're fine with love, just the two of us. You fix the light, I fold the sheet. We make the moments feel complete. No fancy nights, no grand parade, just morning sun and lemonade. We've made a home inside our days, with simple joy and honest ways. You look at me and there I find a world that rests and hearts align. Just the two of us, that's all we need. No rushing hearts, no selfish greed. The world may spin, the stars may fall, but we still have it through it all. No bigger plan, no need to fuss. We're fine with love, just the two of us. Let others chase what doesn't stay. We've built a love that won't decay. No need to prove, no words to trust. We have enough, just the two of us. Just the two of us, hand in hand across the years. We'll always stand through change and skies, through gain and loss. You are my heart, you are my cause. And when the noise fades into dust, what still remains is just the two of us. Our broken ways I couldn't hide. My voice was lost, my tears undried. I looked at him with shattered pride, but he just stood there, arms beside. He used to speak when I was low, but this time silence chose to grow. No reaching hand, no word, no vow, just stillness draped across his brow. He turned quiet when I needed loud, when fear was thick and thoughts were proud, when all I asked was stay, be near. He gave me nothing I could hear, no comfort in the hush aloud. He turned quiet when I needed loud. I didn't ask for perfect lines, just someone not to miss the signs. But every plea fell through the air, and he just watched me disappear. He turned quiet when I needed loud, when lightning cracked and winds grew wild, when all I needed was a fight. He chose the silence of the night. No thunder came, no voice, no sound. He turned quiet when I broke He turned quiet when I needed loud, when I was lost beneath the cloud. And now I carry what I found, that love should speak when pain is loud. But he turned still, looked at the ground when I needed him to be loud. You left so slow, like fading light. No sudden turn, no final fight. I thought we had more days to share, but I blinked and you weren't there. I kissed your cheek, then looked away, thinking we had one more day. Now I'd give all I've ever known to feel your arms before you're gone. I wish I'd held you longer, a little tighter, a little stronger. Not let the moment slip too fast, not let our silence be the last. Now these arms just feel wronger. I wish I'd held you so much longer. The bed is wide, the room feels thin. I keep your sweater tucked within, but fabric fades and said we'll go, and I'll be left with what I know. I wish I'd held you longer, when love was real and we were younger, when words weren't needed quite as much, just comfort in a steady touch. Now grief just makes me stronger in the wish I held you longer. If I could turn back just one night, I'd wrap you in my arms so tight. I'd say the things I left behind, and never once would lose your time. I wish I'd held you longer, through every fear, through every hunger. You slipped away so soft, so still, and left a space no time can fill. Now memories just pull me under with the thought I should have held you longer. The last time I saw you, you smiled through the rain, pretending that leaving wouldn't carry pain. You brushed my cheek, said I'll be okay, but I felt your hand slowly slip away. We stood there in silence, no need for a sound. The world kept on turning, but I shut it down. I wanted to beg you, but swallowed the words, afraid the truth that we both had heard. The last time I saw you, the sky lost its blue, and every goodbye felt too bitter to true. You walked like the wind, with no glance behind, leaving a lifetime I can't seem to find. The last time I saw you was the first time I broke. I still keep your letter, though it's torn at the edge. A promise you made, a forever you pledged, but forever came early without any sign. Now I'm left tracing your name into mine. The last time I saw you, my world lost its light, and all of the stars fell out of the night. I stood at the edge, just watching you fade, while time turned the love we had into shade. The last time I saw you was the first time I broke. Maybe we loved at the wrong kind of time, two hearts out of rhythm, two stars misaligned. But I still remember that look in your eyes, the one that said everything without a goodbye. The last time I saw you, the air turned to glass, and every tomorrow slipped into the past. I whisper your name, though it won't bring you near, but I carry that moment through every year. The last time I saw you still feels like today. when forever ended. And I still wear that final day, like autumn leaves that won't decay. I trace your name with trembling hands, still lost in what we didn't plan. When forever ended, you let go and left me with what I'll never know. Was I not enough, or just too late? Was love too strong for hearts that break? You walked away and I pretended, but deep inside, I know it ended. I never said the words out loud, just let you walk into the crowd. I watched you leave, I said I'm fine, but every note still ends with mine. Now late at night I write these lines, chasing back our fading times. I sing the truth I held too long, and hide my sorry in this song. This is the sorry in my song, the place where all my guilt belongs, the tune you'll never hear me play, but still I write it anyway. If silence made you feel so wrong, then hear me now in this song. I know I waited far too late, let pride and fear decide our fate, but melodies don't need your eyes to carry all my last goodbyes. This is the sorry in my song, the part of me that stayed too strong. I hum the words I should have said back when your love was not yet dead. And though you're far, you still belong to every sorry in this song. I hope one day it finds your heart and tells you what I broke apart, not to bring back what we knew, but just to say I did love you. This is the sorry in my song, played in the dark where you've been gone. No one will hear it quite the same, because it softly speaks your name. So if you ever sing along, know this is where my sorry belongs. We don't need stars to light our way, we shine just fine in shades of gray. This tiny room, these whisper words become the brightest sound I've heard. The world outside can spin and race, but here with you I've found my place. No crowds, no maps, no need to prove, just steady hearts that gently move. In our little universe, there's just us two. Time slows down when I'm with you. No distant sky, no space too wide. You bring the stars to where we hide. We don't need much, just what is true in our little universe. Just me and you. Ooh. You read your book, I watch you smile, and in that look I breathe a while. The quiet life we've come to know is more than I could ever show. Some search the stars for something grand, but I just reach to hold your hand and feel the galaxies begin each time you let my silence in. In our little universe, there's just us two. Time slows down when I'm with you. No distant sky, no space too wide. You bring the stars to where we hide. We don't need much, just what is true in our little universe. Just me and you. Whoa. 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 Let others chase what fades too fast. We've built a world that's meant to last. A quiet love, a simple view, a universe that feels brand new. In our little universe, we're safe and whole. You speak and stillness fills my soul. No need to roam, no need to flee. The stars came down to live with me. We don't need much, just what is true in our little universe. Just me and you. Ooh. Ooh. Sunlight dancing on your skin. The way you laugh, it pulls me in. No need for plans, no grand escape, just you and me, this gentle place. The world slows down when you're around. No rush, no noise, no need for sound. Just quiet talks and coffee sips and little smiles between our lips. Endless afternoon with you, where time forgets what it should do. We sit beneath the sky so wide and let the stillness be our guide. Endless afternoon so true, every second feels brand new. The breeze plays softly through your hair, and suddenly I'm lighter there. You look at me, and in that gaze I find a love that gently stays. We don't need much, we never did. hearts that open, not that hid. With every glance I know I'm found. In you I'm safe on solid ground. Endless afternoon with you, where time forgets what it should do. We sit beneath the sky so wide and let the stillness be our guide. Endless afternoon so true, every second feels brand new. The world may chase the evening soon, but I'll stay in this afternoon, where nothing matters but your hand and love that no one understands. And this afternoon with you, where everything feels soft and true. The golden hour, your voice, your smile, they make the moment last a while. Endless afternoon, no end. Just you, my peace, my love, my friend. He still comes home at 5:30, still breathes, still walks, still looks alive. But something deeper slipped away, like love that packed and left one day. He sits beside me, eyes ahead, but I can feel the part that's dead. He's gone without leaving, not a sound. No suitcase packed, no farewells found. He sleeps beside me in our bed, but leaves me lonelier instead. He didn't run, he didn't fight, but I still lose him every night. He laughs at shows we used to love, but now it's soft and just enough. He touches me, but not the same. No fire behind the way he came. The world believes we're still okay, but hearts don't lie the way they stay. He's gone without leaving, piece by piece, like autumn trees that shed in peace. He doesn't say that he's not mine, but speaks in ways that draw the line. I try to reach, I try to breathe, but love like his knows how to leave. It's not the doors, it's not the keys, it's in the way he fails to see, the way I break beneath my skin while waiting for his soul again. He's gone without leaving, still in the frame, still signs his name, still speaks my name. But something's missing from his tone. The door was closed, but you left it wide. Your scent still lingers, though you try to hide. No note, no sound, no final word, just silence screaming louder than I've ever heard. I searched for reasons in the night, but all I found was missing light. You left without goodbye. No warning, no tears to cry, just a quiet kind of pain falling like an endless rain. I'm standing where we used to be, asking why you abandoned me. You faded like the morning sky. You left without goodbye. I replay every yesterday, looking for the cracks in what you'd say. Was I blind or just too late to see your love dissolve into escape? I called your name into the dark, but shadows don't return a heart. You left without goodbye. No warning, no tears to cry, just 1,000 shattered dreams and echoes in these silent screams. I'm lost in who I used to be before you walked away from me. No final look, no lullaby. You left without goodbye. I would have begged, I would have stayed, I would have changed the mess we made. But how can I fight a ghost who vanished when I needed you most? You left without goodbye. No hand to hold, no reason why, just a storm inside my chest and questions that won't let me rest. You broke the always that we swore and walked right through an open door. Now all I do is wonder why you left without goodbye. I heard about you from a friend of a friend. Said you packed your bags and found the end. No goodbye, no final word, just silence louder than I've ever heard. I stared at the screen, waited all night. One ring, one text would have made it right. I wish you'd call before you walked away. Left a message, had something to say, anything at all, even just a line to let me know you were no longer mine. Now I talk to the ceiling, hoping you stalled. I wish you'd call. Your jacket still hanging by the door, your shoes untouched on the hallway floor. I count the steps, retrace the time, but nothing leads me back to why. I check my phone like it still might ring, but no one's saying anything. I wish you'd call before it was too late, before your love turned into fate. Even just a sigh to break the storm, to tell me cold I've become your norm. your absence speaks too loud to me. I wish you'd called just once more time to say goodbye or feed me a lie. Anything more than the hush you gave before you left me here to crave your voice, your face, your eyes, your fall. I wish you'd called. No fireworks, no grand display, just quiet looks that light my day. You never had to try too much. I felt it all with just your touch. I've known the highs, I felt the fall, but you're the calm that caught it all. You held me close without a fight, and something deep just felt so right. This love feels right, not rushed or loud, like stars that hide behind a cloud. Still glowing strong, still shining through in every breath I take with you. No need to question, dream or guess. This love feels right, it's effortless. You meet me where I'm truly me. No need to change, no need to flee. With every flaw you still hold on, like morning light before the dawn. It isn't built on perfect lines, but little ways your heart meets mine. In spaces soft and words unspoken, you mend the parts I thought were broken. This love feels right, not rushed or loud, like stars that hide behind a cloud. Still glowing strong, still shining through in every breath I take with you. No need to question, dream or guess. This love feels right, it's effortless. We don't need forever plans, just nights like this and holding hands. I choose this path again, again, where love begins, not just pretends. This love feels right, like steady rain that soothes the hurt, that heals the pain. Not built in fire, but built to stay through every night and every day. This love feels right, and in your eyes I see my truth, I see my skies. I still see your footprints in the rain. I still hear your laughter through the pain. You're not here, but you still remain in every sunset, in every refrain. People say to let you go, but how do you release a soul you know? You're gone but not forgotten, still living in the love I'm caught in. Your name's a whisper in the breeze, a shadow dancing through the trees. Though the world has moved along, in my heart you still belong. You may be gone, but you're not forgotten. still faces west. I sit there when I can't find rest. I swear sometimes I feel you near, in quiet moments crystal clear. I close my eyes and hear your song, telling me to keep living on. You're gone but not forgotten, like the words we never gotten. I wear your memory like a light that guides me gently through the night. Though your hands are far from mine, your love still holds me through time. You may be gone, but you're not forgotten. Love doesn't end when someone leaves. It lingers in the air we breathe. And even if you're out of sight, you live in every star at night. You're gone but not forgotten. In my soul your voice is softening. You were my home, my safest place, and now I chase your faded trace. But in the silence I still find your heart beating close to mine. You may be gone, you may be gone, but you're not forgotten. You didn't cry, you didn't fight. You closed the door and left the light. No warning sign, no time to ask, just silence slipping through your mask. I stood too still to chase you down, too shocked to scream, too slow to frown. You said goodbye with just your eyes and vanished with the morning skies. Now I'm left with your goodbye. No reason, no reply. You took the truth and let it die, while I just live and wonder why. You said it's soft, you said it dry, and left me here with your goodbye. You left the frames, you left your coat, you left a song I still misquote, but not a word to hold or keep, just broken nights and shallow sleep. Still I'm left with your goodbye, the look that never lied, a final breath, a quiet try, and all the love you let run dry. Now every tear I fail to cry still taste of you and your goodbye. I trace your name in dust and rain, but answers never ease the pain. I'd beg, I'd plead, I'd fall, I'd try, but you gave up with one goodbye. left with your goodbye. I dialed your name through shaking hands, hoping fate might understand. The line rang out, the silence grew, a wall I couldn't break through. I told myself you just weren't near, but deep inside I knew it clear. You weren't busy, you weren't gone, you just chose to move on. I called, you never answered, left me standing in the blur. With every ring I lost more light, each second screaming through the night. I begged the stars to lift the band, but you let go while I still ran. I searched for you in every tone, in every voice that's not my own, but silence built a stronger wall, and now you don't pick up at all. I called, you never answered, not once, not now, not ever after. I left a trace in every word, but none of them were seen or heard. You cut the ties, I felt the burn, still calling you with no return. Maybe you were tired of pain, of hearing me and all my rain. But even if I broke us too, I still reached out to get to you. I called, you never answered, and now your silence grows faster. No closure came, no message sent, just quietness that never bent. And though I've learned I can't recapture, I'll always hear the unanswered. We painted plans in golden light, talked of dreams deep into night. I thought we'd stand the test of time, but love can live on hope and rhyme. We had the fire, we had the flame, but sometimes love forgets your name. It wasn't meant to last, though we tried. We reached for forever, side by side. But hearts can break without a sound, and what goes up will hit the ground. You are my future, my whole past. But maybe it wasn't meant to last. touched my soul, then slipped away, left me holding words we didn't say. I gave you all, you gave me spring, but some blooms never see the ring. We smiled through storms, we danced through fears, but nothing holds through falling years. It wasn't meant to last, though it shined. For a moment you were almost mine. We built a world and lost the map. Now all that's left is the final gap. You were my peace, my contrast. But love, it wasn't meant to last, and that's the hardest part to face. That love can go and leave no trace. No war, no fight, no final cry. Just quiet truth we can't deny. It wasn't meant to last, and now I know not every fire is made to glow. You were the dream I couldn't keep, a song that played me into sleep. And now I loved you deep and fast. Some things just aren't meant to last. I stand where we once stood as two. Now it's just me missing you. The wind still blows the way it did, but nothing feels the same since you hit. The road behind is full of flame, and forward feels like just your name. I'm alone at the edge, torn between the life we lived and what might have been. No one to catch me if I fall, no hand to hold, no voice to call, just questions carved in words unsaid. I'm alone at the edge. The sky above still paints in gold, but warmth means less when love turns cold. I try to walk, but can't let go of all the things I used to know. Each step I take just pulls me back to laughter lost and lines that cracked. I'm alone at the edge, far from light, caught between the wrong and right. I begged for undone. No more fights, no battles won. I built a home, you walk through walls. Now I'm left picking up the falls. You're gone and tears are all I bled. So here I stand, at the edge. I've walked through nights without a light and wondered if I'd feel alright. But even when we're far apart, I still can hear your beating heart. The distance fades when I recall the way you smiled, the way you called. You're closer than the miles can show. Inside of me you softly grow. Wherever you are, I feel you near. Through every doubt, through every fear. You're in the breeze, you're in the rain. You calm my soul, you soothe the pain. Wherever you are, love finds a way to hold me close when skies turn gray. I carry you in everything, in quiet thoughts and songs I sing. You built a home within my chest, a place where weary hearts can rest. Though time may stretch and days may roam, I always find my way back home. Not through a door, but through a name that whispers peace and ends the flame. Through every doubt, through every fear. You're in the breeze, you're in the rain. You calm my soul, you soothe the pain. Wherever you are, love finds a way to hold me close when skies turn gray. I don't need roads, I don't need signs. Your love has never missed the lines. It travels deep, it travels true, and brings me back again to you. Wherever you are, just know I stay within your heart. I've made my way. You're not alone, not even now. My love won't break, it won't allow. Wherever you are, we're not apart. You live forever in my heart. I still feel your hand in the middle of the night, even though it's just the wind beneath the pale moonlight. Your voice still lingers like a song I can't forget. Every word you said, it haunts me with regret. I try to sleep, but dreams bring you too near. And I wake up drowning in another silent tear. Tears on my pillow, stains on my soul. I whisper your name, but you'll never know. The bed's getting colder, the nights feel so long, and I'm holding on to someone who's gone. I keep the light on, like you're coming back home. Still check my phone when I feel all alone. You left a story without an ending line. Now I'm stuck replaying, never you were mine. I smile in the mirror, pretending I'm okay. But these cracks in my heart give me away. Tears on my pillow, dreams that won't fade. I'm caught in the silence of promises made. You're not coming back, but I can't let go. So I lie here with tears on my pillow. If I could turn back time, I'd hold you longer, speak my mind. But all that's left is the sound of your goodbye, and this hollow heart that still wonders why. Tears on my pillow, love left behind, a piece of my soul you'll never find. Even if I heal, I'll always know you were the reason my tears still flow. The door was closed, the lights were low. He took his coat and walked out slow. No suitcase packed, no letter left, just silence hanging like a breath. No warning signs, no trembling hands, just empty space I can't withstand. He left without a word to say, no promise made, no reason why, just faded steps and morning gray, a story lost without goodbye. And now I'm left with all unheard, because he left without a word. His coffee cup was halfway full, his favorite shirt still soft with wool. He vanished like the light at dawn, before I knew that he was gone. I checked my phone, I searched the sky, departures never cried. He left without a word or sound. No door slammed shut, no turning round. No final look, no shaking voice. Just absence made without a choice. Now every night feels so absurd since he left without a word. I would have begged, I would have stayed, if he had only ever said that love had slipped, that time was done. But he just walked and chose to